We are now on Genesis 46. We're going to talk about Jacob moves his family to live with Joseph in Egypt and what he did before he moved his family. What preparation he did. I hope you should know from the previous what kind of preparation he could have done. Okay? When Israel, which we all know, God changed Jacob's name to Israel. When Israel set out on his journey with all that he had and came to Beersheba, he offered sacrifice to the God of his father Isaac. God spoke to Israel in vision of the night and said, Jacob, Jacob. And he said, Here I am. Then he said, I am God, the God of your father. Do not be afraid to go down to Egypt, for I will make of you a great nation there. I myself will go down with you to Egypt, and I will also bring you up again, and Joseph's own hand shall close your eyes. Verse 5. Then Jacob set out from Beersheba, and the sons of Israel carried their father Jacob, their little ones, their wives, in the wagon that Pharaoh had sent to carry them. They also took their livestock and the gold and the goods that they had acquired in the land of Canaan. And they came into Egypt, Jacob and all his offspring with him, his sons and his sons' sons with him, his daughters and his sons' daughters, and his offsprings he brought with him into Egypt. All his offspring he brought with him into Egypt. Verse 8. Now, these are the names of Israel, of the Israelites, Jacob and his offspring, who came to Egypt: Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, and the children of Reuben of Henosh, Palu, Hezron, and Carmi; the children of Simeon, Jemuel, Jamin, Ohad, Jakshan, Zohar, and Shaul, the son of a Canaanite woman; the children of Levi, Gershon, Kahath, and Merari; the children of Judah, Onan, Shelah, Perez, Zerah; but and Onan died in the land of Canaan. And the children of Perez were Hezron and Hamul. And the children of Zaksha, Tola, Puva, Jashub, and Shimron; the children of Zebulun, Sered, Elam, Jalil. These are the sons of Leah, whom she bore to Jacob and Padam Aram, together with his daughter Dinah, and all his sons and his daughters numbered 33. The children of God, Ziphion, Hagi, Shuni, Esbon, Eri, Odi, and Areli. The children of Asher, Imnah, Ishva, Ishvi, Beriah, and their sister Sarah. The children of Beriah, Heber, Malchiel. These are the children of Zelpah, whom Laban gave to his daughter Leah. And these she bore to Jacob 16 persons. The children of Jacob's wife Rachel, Joseph, and Benjamin. To Joseph in the land of Egypt were born Manasseh and Ephraim, whom Asenath, daughter of Potipharah, priest of On, bore to him. The children of Benjamin were Bela, Besher, Ashbel, Jerah, Naaman, Ehi, Rosh, Mumpen, Huppen, and Ad. These are the children of Rachel, who were born to Jacob, 14 persons in all. The children of Dan, Hashum. The children of Naphtali, Jazil, Guni, Jezer, and Shilem. These are the children of Bilhah, whom Laban gave to his daughter Rachel. And these she bore to Jacob 7 persons in all. All the persons belonged to Jacob, who came into Egypt, who were his own offspring, not including the wives of his sons, were 66 persons in all. The children of Jacob, who were born to him in Egypt, the children of Joseph, who were born to him in Egypt, were 2. All the persons of the house of Jacob who came into Egypt were 70. Verse 28, Israel sent Judah ahead to Joseph to lead the way before him into Goshen. When they came to the land of Goshen, Joseph made ready his chariot and went up to meet his father Israel in Goshen. He presented himself to him, fell on his neck, and wept on his neck a good while. Israel said to Joseph, I can die now, having seen for myself that you are still alive. Joseph said to his brother and to his father's household, I will go up and tell Pharaoh, and will say to him, my brothers and my father's household, who were in the land of Canaan, have came to me. 32. The men are shepherds, and they have been keepers of livestock, and they have brought their flocks and their herds and all that they have. When Pharaoh called you and say, what is your occupation? You shall say, your servant have been keepers of livestock from our youth even until now, both we and our ancestors, in order that you may settle in the land of Goshen, because all shepherds are abhorrent to the Egyptian. Smart man. You will know why Joseph chose the land of Goshen for them to live. How rich and fertile is that land. Wow. You will know more as we continue on this chapter of Genesis. Now, let's break down Genesis 46 to you from 1 to 47. Okay? And 31. Jacob moved his family to live with Joseph in Egypt. And 46, verse 1 to 4, Jacob had once before we received a vision at night in which God spoke words of assurance and blessing when he had left Canaan. In Genesis 40 and Genesis 28, verse 10 to 22, God spoke to Jacob and assured him that he will be blessed before he left Canaan. Then, as now, God promised Jacob, I myself will go down with you and bring you up again. And verse 4, and also 28:15, I will go with you. I will bring you up. Wow. May God go with you and bring you up. And verse 27, you will see as we read on how that will multiply to thousands of people. Just 70 will be multiplied in multitude. Anyway, the 70 numbers of the house of Jacob's are a partial fulfillment of the promise of many descended repeated throughout Genesis, from Genesis 15 verse 5 and Genesis 28 verse 14. You will see how that will be multiplied to a multitude. You already see how Jacob alone could create that many people just from his seed. Just think when you go back all the way down to Abraham and all his children and Isaac and all his children and grandchildren, how many there are really. Even the Calvin that was taking Joseph to Egypt and sold into slavery were also part of Abraham's line of children and great grandchildren. See how the promise of multitude grew from one man's seeds. Okay, let's continue on to verse 34. Goshen is a pasture land in the Nile River Delta, isolated from the rest of Egypt. Why do you think? Come on now. Why would you think Joseph would want his family to be isolated from the rest of Egypt? You will find out later on. Shepherds are abhorrent to the Egyptian. Egyptian agriculture are based more on crops and field agriculture that would endanger and by wandering herds or grazing animal. In other words, the Egyptians were farmers. They didn't like animals that much. They want the animals farther away from dinner as possible. because they don't want the animals to be loose on their land to eat away their crop. Okay? Pretty much. And also, they didn't want no Egyptian, they didn't want no Hebrews next to them anyway, because they could have been eating the same table together, because it was an abomination, let alone want to live in close quarter to them. Okay? They would not want that. So, let's continue on. Let's continue on. Let's continue on. We're going to do 47 soon. Amen. We're going to do 47 soon. And we're going to talk about the land of Remese, which is Goshen. We're going to talk about that land. Okay? We're going to talk about that soon. Like, share the page. May the blessing of the Lord be upon you and your household. May you be blessed. May you prosper. May your home not lack anything. May the Lord go ahead of you to prepare a way for you for your house. As you remain righteous and faithful unto his word. As you obey his word, may he go ahead of you and make a way for your home. May your home never lack. May you remain blessed. In Jesus' mighty name, share, like this page, and follow us on YouTube and on Facebook. Follow us so you could grow in the Word of God, so you could hear the Word of God. And may the reading of the Word of God help grow your spiritual life and make you and grow you into a closer relationship with God and grow your faith in God, just like Jacob had to grow his faith, and Abraham had to grow his faith, and Isaac had to grow their faith. Peace be unto you and your house. Share, like, and follow. Shalom. May the glory of God be upon you and your home.